Baseball's only 2 months away. It can't come soon enough. Anyways, welcome to the Equinox. Matt Siriani, Carl Maglowski, Christian pushing the buttons. How are you gentlemen doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. How you doing, Christian?
Not too bad.
Now, seeing that clip,
Yeah.
it's going on 17 years
For me,
this season that the Yankees haven't won the World Series.
yeah, it's going to be 17 for us because 2009, 17.
So this year for us is 18.
Yeah. That sucks.
We made it in 22 and 24, but
Yeah, and then we didn't close the deal. We did not close the deal.
No.
Those are brutal World Series losses, by the way, for both our teams. All right, so we got a lot of NFL to talk about. We do have to get into some breaking news right out of the gate because there was a coaching hire in the NFL cycle, and it comes in Baltimore. Jesse Minter, the Chargers defensive coordinator, is now the new head coach of the Baltimore Ravens. He was given a 5-year contract right out of the gate. And Carl, you said one thing about Jesse Minter that stood out right away.
yeah, defensive coach.
Defensive coach. Well, John Harbaugh was a special teams guy, but he focused on defense a lot when he was in Baltimore.
Now, I didn't even know he was on the radar.
I didn't know either, honestly.
So that's
Honestly, I think it was Baltimore just saying, "Hey, listen, we need a guy. We need that fast. Let's just pick someone and let's just get on with it." But honestly, Baltimore is going to regret this, firing John Harbaugh. And actually, speaking of John Harbaugh, his introduction press conference, I was very satisfied with everything I heard. He looked determined to get the job done. He was very polished and very confident of what he was walking into. The only thing that kind of irked me a little bit was the fact that Joe Shane looked like he was about to pass out the mic as soon as he was going to introduce John Harbaugh. That was the only thing that kind of irked me. But if anything, Joe Shane should be happy that he still has a job because he's kind of iffy. People give him credit with the Jackson Dart pick. That was not Joe Shane's pick. That was Brian Dable. Dable wanted Jackson Dart from the get-go. And also, I do want to give a shout out to Brian Dable because Brian Dable actually was the one who talked John Harbaugh into coming to the Giants.
Well, there is news with Brian Dable.
Okay.
So he's either going to be the new Bills head coach or he's going to go join Robert Saleh and be the new Titans offense coordinator.
Yeah, I heard that.
So
too.
those are the two jobs that he's going for.
Well, it all depends on what happens in Buffalo because apparently the word is if Dable doesn't get the Bills head coaching job for Joe Brady, which is a possibility, then he goes to Tennessee. But I also heard that Joe Brady's not the end-all be-all in Buffalo. They're looking at the quarterback's coach, passing game coordinator for the Broncos. They're also looking at Davis Webb, who's the offensive coordinator for the Broncos. They're looking at a couple other guys.
I think it's going to be Dable. I think Dable's going to be the Bills coach, and he's also going to be calling the plays.
Yeah.
And I think by them, Joe Brady is not going to get the
that coaching job.
Head coaching job. Now he is now linked that maybe the Eagles are going to be targeting him.
Yeah.
For offense coordinator.
Right, because they fired Kevin Matullo and now they got to find another offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Again. But we'll also I got to touch on Buffalo and everything that happened. Terry Pagula, who is the father of current WTA player Jessica Pagula, held a very bizarre and strange press conference as to why he fired Sean McDermott, who was fired after 9 seasons. And he said he was basing it on everything that happened in the Denver playoff game. And he said the one thing he said right was we hit the proverbial playoff wall. But then he goes on to say a bunch of stupid things like, oh, I saw Josh Allen crying, and I saw that he was upset at the man that wanted to win, and Sean McDermott didn't seem like he was in it to win it. The Keon Coleman draft pick, he was blaming him on that too, and then also like not getting along with Brandon Beane. Like it was a big mess.
Now here's the thing. So before McDermott got to Buffalo, the Bills didn't make the playoffs for 16 years.
Yeah.
So now they made it 8 in the last, I think
8 of the last 9.
8 in the last 9 seasons. They made it to the playoffs.
Yeah.
It's his fault that Sean McDermott's fault that Josh Allen had 2 fumbles and gave up 6 points, 2 field goals that gave the Broncos 6 extra points.
Josh Allen just had a bad game.
No, but I'm just saying it's basically saying that it's Sean McDermott's fault that Josh Allen did that. No, Josh Allen did that on his own.
Yeah. It wasn't Sean McDermott's fault.
No,
Was it Sean McDermott's fault that that refs costed them the game?
No. And he also ripped and said you guys stunk. And then also 6 points. So the Bills shouldn't even been close.
No.
It wasn't Sean McDermott's fault that Josh Allen didn't show up.
Yeah.
Maybe that's who he is. He's a good regular season quarterback. Can't get over the hump in playoffs.
Yeah.
Like maybe Lamar Jackson.
He pulls heroics in the fourth quarter, and that's basically him.
He had it there. Like we were saying, he had it before they had the game time field goal. I think it was like 3rd and 9 or 3rd.
Yeah, he did it in Jacksonville too. Late game heroics.
So I saw it. Dawson Knox, yeah. Dawson Knox was wide open.
Mm-hmm.
All you had to do is give him the ball. Christian.
Yeah. What do you need?
Pull up that clip for
Oh, you've never had a play pulled up on this show before. This is gonna be fun.
see if you can do 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6 from 3rd and 6 Bills Broncos, I guess.
Yeah, and late in the fourth quarter, incomplete pass.
Bills Broncos, yeah.
Like I don't know.
Yeah, I wonder if that play is gonna be up there. Well, there's the highlight package. We might as well just like scroll through the whole highlight package. What they are going to show, they're going to show the interception that should have been a catch.
That was a catch, but
the referees had a very bad game. The refs had a very bad game.
So it was, I think it was 3rd. Keep going, Christian.
Was it in the fourth quarter?
It was in the fourth quarter. That was right before they kicked the field goal.
Yeah,
it was. That was right before.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember the play now.
He was wide open.
He was.
He catches it.
Touchdown.
And he overthrew it.
Yep. I remember that play.
But that's Sean McDermott's fault.
That you can't blame every little thing. I hate the fact that coaches are getting the brunt of everything.
That's what they're doing because they're the easier scapegoat. You can't fire the players.
You can't harp on the players. Yeah, Josh Allen has a horrible game, and all of a sudden it's his fault.
Yeah, so
it's not bad.
No, it's real bad.
It's real bad. Like it's gotten to the point where it's getting ridiculous. We're in the third quarter right now. Okay.
Yeah, it's coming.
We're coming close. But Terry Pegula made this so personal. Like he made it personal, and he didn't have to make it personal. That was what really irked me.
Yep, it's like maybe
that's Kincaid.
Yeah, so it's less. So it's 20. So
it's got to be when it's 27.
It's 30 27. It's 30-27.
Yeah, so we're still going here.
Yeah,
we're taking our sweet time with this, but if anything, we're gonna find the play. We're gonna find it.
No, we're gonna find a play. We're gonna find a play. We're gonna find a play. So,
all right, so he walks in. That actually, Marvin Mims hurt his back on that.
Hold on.
That was a really good play right there.
There it was.
That was the play.
Go back, Christian.
Christian, put that on the screen, please. All right, so here's the play right here. Right here.
Got the 2 timeouts, so you can't
that's
work
second
the
down.
middle of the field.
That wasn't playing.
It'll come in the next down. So. Next play. So a 2nd 10. Okay, that was a nice play.
That was a nice play. That was
the game with Davis, and they're in field goal range.
This is the first time we're doing this. This is great. Okay, here's the play.
Here it is.
Here's the play.
Snap, it's fielded.
Nice.
Can't take the sack. Goes down the
wide open.
Wide open, and he missed it.
If he catches that, that's a touchdown.
That's a touchdown, and they wouldn't have to kick a field goal, and we wouldn't have gone to overtime.
Yeah, yep. It would have been 34-30.
Yep.
And Prater kicks that long field goal. So that wasn't Sean McDermott's fault.
Can we also go to the stupid penalty that was called in overtime? Sorry, we're putting you to work, Christian, but
yeah, on defense, 2 pass interference.
Yeah,
2 times.
And apparently that's Sean McDermott's fault. That those penalties were called. The referees were horrible that game. Okay, here we go. I think we should.
They let him play all game, and then now they're calling flag. Pass interference.
There they are, coming after him. They've been having success with it until the last play for a touchdown. Here's the throw, and Sutton
okay, so we're
has the catch.
I think it's much later in the game.
Here it is. Here it is. Here's the first one.
Here's Nix stepping up and throwing. Did that hit the ground? It's on the ground, incomplete. 5 receivers.
All right, so we're going to see the interception in a little bit.
Because they did the interception. And then after the interception, this is when the 2 penalties.
After the interception. Okay, here we go. Right, so this is a little dump off here.
It's a race to the chains, and he gets there.
We got to see that interception. This should not have been an interception right here. Watch this play.
They pick it up and they go deep down the field, and the pass.
That's a catch.
Caught. No, it's McMillan has the football.
That's the game winning field goal right there.
Yeah, that would have ended it.
That would have ended it. Well, that's Sean McDermott's fault.
And then here are the penalties. This is where the penalties start to come in.
Nick's back to throw from the pocket.
It'll come soon.
Nice move to get past Shaq Thompson and keeps his balance.
Yeah, this is where the penalties start to come in once they get close to midfield.
Time play by the rookie second rounder.
Denver did not play to win that game. They were playing. Here we go.
Again, lofts it down the field over the shoulder.
They played all game.
They let them play all game, and then they start throwing flags.
Now the Zebras are going to toss the game.
Then the Zebras get involved.
In field goal range.
That one's not as bad. The second one was worse.
So when did Bo Nix break his ankle?
On the play. No, not on that hit. They were going to try and center the ball. And then Bo Nix called like a quarterback draw. He moved to the left, and then he got hit. This is after.
Flag.
This is not a flag.
And it's incomplete.
There it
is flagged. And the Broncos
That's Sean McDermott's fault.
At the doorstep of the AFC Championship game. You said you got to take shots.
Tre'Davious White has every right to be pissed.
Just comes down to a play or two, and not many flags down the field like
They
that.
didn't show the play where Bo Nix got hurt, but it was like, you know how he rolled to the left and he tried to do like a quarterback draw that Sean Payton called, and then he got clobbered. That was the play where he hurt his ankle.
Basically, that was this was the Chiefs and Eagles all over again.
Pretty much.
On the way.
You ain't gonna miss that field goal.
No,
come on, man, that's ridiculous.
That's Sean McDermott's fault.
That's all Sean McDermott's fault. Please,
overthrowing a tight end for a touchdown. 2 terrible penalties that were called when they were letting them play the whole game. That's Sean McDermott's fault.
2 fumbles by a franchise quarterback. They left
4 turnovers by a quarterback. That's Sean McDermott's fault.
Yep.
Well, I didn't like how Terry Pegula made it personal. He made it very, very personal. Like throwing Keon Coleman in there. I mean, listen, Keon Coleman's been a bust. Let's not get that twisted. But throwing him in there saying, oh, Sean McDermott didn't look like he was in it to win it the entire time.
My thing is, you know what? I hope next year they collapse. So then Brandon Beane gets fired. How does he get promoted?
It makes no sense. It makes absolutely no sense. Sean McDermott's been busting his ass the last 9 years, and the Bills have just been unlucky. No warrant to get fired. Although I will say the one thing that may have been responsible for Sean McDermott's dismissal would be the fact that no Mahomes, no Joe Burrow, no Lamar in the playoff standing in your way. You were the favorite to win the AFC, and you lose in the second round of the playoffs.
They should have won. It's not his fault. His quarterback made the mistakes.
His quarterback turned the ball over 4 times.
If he plays clean like he did last week against Jacksonville, they're in New England on Sunday.
Yeah,
come on, man.
It's horrible. Like I think Buffalo's going to regret this. No matter who they hire, they're going to regret it.
Yeah.
And now Sean McDermott's also getting a Giants defensive coordinator consideration, which I would like because Sean McDermott's a really good defensive-minded coach.
He's the one. You don't think he's going to get maybe Raiders?
Well, the Raiders. Oh, the Raiders defensive coordinator job?
No. Maybe go to the Raiders.
The Raiders head coaching job. Yes. I don't know who would want to go there. It's a tough call. I mean, maybe he might go to Vegas. I can see him doing that, but I don't know if the Vegas Raiders have them on.
Why would you want to? You've been a head coach for 9 years. Why do you want to be back? Why do you want to go back as a coordinator?
Yeah, I get
as a head coach.
And like a lot of people were really surprised at the way Terry Pegula dismissed him. It was very, very. It was toxic. It was a very toxic dismissal.
Did he have any? Was this his last year of a deal? Or he had more years on his contract?
No, he had more years on his contract, and Terry Pegula just fired him.
How many more?
He had like 2 or 3 years.
All right, so basically he's getting paid.
Yeah,
that's ridiculous.
So terrible. I feel bad for Sean McDermott to an extent.
Now that's the bad for Buffalo. Now let's go to the worst and ugliest, C.J. Stroud.
Oh my God.
So I basically
I'm speechless.
I wonder if he's seeing ghosts because all those turnovers and
terrible overthrows.
All those turnovers that he had, 4 picks, and his defense was getting strip sacks on Drake May and kept them in the game.
Yeah, Drake May did not play well at all.
And then but the quarterback, I don't know.
The quarterback gets the pass. But you want to know something, though? Ever since Bobby Slowick left Houston, C.J. Stroud has been on a decline.
Now, I said this. Because I said when they played the Steelers last week,
yep.
I said, I'm going for the Texans because of their defense, not of C.J. Stroud.
Well, their defense played well. C.J. Stroud just played terrible.
I took the Texans because of their defense, not C.J. Stroud.
Yeah.
I didn't think he was going to throw 4 picks.
No.
So, yeah, it's bad.
And can we take into account that the game before C.J. Stroud played awful as well against Pittsburgh?
Yeah, it was bad, man.
Like, he had a horrible playoff. Horrible. Like the fact that your quarterback of the future can't play 2 playoff games like that.
So he's in
he's entering year 4.
Year 4. So did they pick up his option for the 5th year?
Yeah, they picked it. I think they're going to pick up his option. They're most likely going to.
So it's going to be how it is for Bryce Young. They're going to see how he is this year or next year. If they don't think he could take a move and a hump, they may draft another quarterback.
I mean, the one thing I will say about C.J. Stroud is at least he's taking them to the playoffs.
Yeah, but if you're having bad games in the playoffs, you know what I'm saying?
Then at that point, you kind of have to give up.
You know, it's like,
but it's I think if you're the Houston Texans, you need to look at your entire coaching staff. I think D'Amico Ryan's done a fantastic job as head coach. I think offensive coordinator, they need to change that because, like I said, Bobby Slowick leaving, C.J. Stroud's been like this.
And it didn't help that Nico Collins was out with a concussion.
And then Nico Collins not playing was huge. But nobody on that Houston Texans offense scares me besides Nico Collins, and they didn't have him. The run game sucks, and the receivers kind of suck.
Yeah.
Besides Nico Collins, that's it. They traded away their best offensive lineman in Dwayne Brown.
No, they had Dalton Schultz was playing, but he got hurt.
Yeah, that was just pitiful. That was an absolutely pitiful game for Texas fan, but not as pitiful as Seattle and San Francisco. Opened up with a kickoff return by Rashid Shaheed, and then it was 41-6. Super Bowl, yeah, that's 2014 Super Bowl. Oh yeah, this person who's talking, Sal Angeletti, is saying Seahawks Patriots for the Super Bowl. Most likely, I can see it. Because
go ahead. You talk about Seattle. Was like I knew
that was
when it was 17-0 in 17-0 in the first quarter.
Yeah,
I knew they were coming back.
So Seattle played really well. San Francisco had a lot of guys get hurt. You know how they didn't have George Kittle?
Yeah.
But they survived in Philly. Then I think another couple offensive weapons got hurt. I think McCaffrey got hurt. I think Tongas got hurt too.
Now, breaking news out of 49er camp. Brandon Ayuk, gone.
Yeah, he ain't coming back.
No.
He ain't coming back.
Nope.
It's pretty It's San Francisco's got a lot of talented offensive players, but when they get hurt, you can see the flaws.
No, because they gave him that extension and all that, and then John Lynn said yesterday he's played his last down here in San Francisco.
Well, that's horrible.
He ain't played. Yeah, so
that's a big weapon that San Francisco's not going to have next year.
Nope.
And I know Kyle Shanahan's an offensive genius, and he really is. He makes the Niners look really good offensively, and the team has been consistent under him. The problem with the Niners is that they can't get over the playoff hump, but Seattle just killed them from start to finish. It was like a very, very bad. I fell asleep at one point during the game, but I was able to watch the highlights. I got myself up to speed. It was just one of those things where it's like I couldn't watch it anymore. Sam Darnold looked like an all-pro, even though he was hurt. Although Seattle did suffer a setback, their backup running back Zach Charbonnet got hurt, and he will not play in the NFC Championship game. Torn ACL. So they will not have him for 2026 either. So they promoted their third-string running back. I forget what his name is, but they promoted him. They also gave Rashid Shaheed a contract extension, which I applaud because Rashid Shaheed's been a difference maker ever since he came to Seattle.
So I knew when I saw that, I was like, Seattle.
Once I saw the injury,
Seattle's a beast.
Yeah.
So I'm still not sold on the Rams, dude.
You know what?
They're not playing well.
Now that you mentioned the Rams, can we just talk about that amazing play by Caleb Williams?
I was like, when I saw that, I was like, oh my god!
He was drifting back,
my god!
It was 3rd and goal from the 14-yard line. This dude was drifting back to the 40, and he just heaved it. We need to play that. That play needs to be shown.
Bears and Rams.
Dude, Caleb Williams Bears Rams Caleb Williams throw.
Fourth quarter touchdown pass.
Yeah, like that.
Which
No,
one?
Bears Rams Caleb Williams. That's the one. That play is gonna be one of the best plays I've ever
Give
seen.
me 2 different titles.
Sorry. So yeah, wild play right there. So that's the play.
So my problem is, why are they always going to
Cole Kmet.
No. Why are they always going to Coveland
Really a problem with
Lovelace
Instead of
using-
Williams,
Colson
and he's
Loveland,
in a
yeah.
good way.
Corson
He would
Loveland
look
instead of
towards
using Cole
is
Kmet.
right there.
Oh, they're dissecting the
Angle.
play.
There was another angle.
There's got to be a play somewhere over there.
Let's do highlights. Yes, yeah.
Caleb Williams best.
This one?
That should be the one.
You know what I missed?
But my thing is, they're using Covis Loveland.
Colson Loveland, yeah,
But Cole Kmet is a better tight end.
he is.
Why are they not using him?
Because they want to get.
the 37. Williams looks to throw right
You gotta
away.
probably go
First
towards like
throw,
the
DJ Moore
2/3 in.
into Rams
You'll see the
territory.
play.
All the way to the Colston Loveland. Bumped at the
Colson Loveland was getting a lot of
37-yard
action.
line. Linebacker.
Cole Kmet's better, dude.
I agree with you.
I'm sorry.
All right, so we gotta go to like 17-10.
But no offense. Have you been when you watch this game?
Wait, is this it?
It's coming.
No,
It's
fourth.
coming.
It's 4th and 4 from
It's
the
coming.
14. You'll see it. You'll see
It's
it. Oh, here we go. That's the play. Watch this dude drifting back.
Look at this.
Sprinting for space. In all kinds
Bang,
of trouble. Put it
touchdown.
up for grabs to the end zone.
What was the corner doing right there?
For the touchdown.
I said when I saw this, you gotta be kidding.
I was honestly speechless watching that play.
So this. Well, usually, like how the Rams played in their first 2 playoff games, they're not dominant. I'm telling you, the Rams could have been.
They did get away with murder against Carolina, and they did get away with murder.
Sorry. They're not. I don't. The Rams. They're not showing me shit.
I get it. No, they haven't shown me shit
So I
either.
don't
They're
think-
barely getting by
I
mediocre
don't
teams.
think if they play like this, they're gonna get run off the field on Sunday.
They probably will.
You know.
Like the NFC Championship game is going second on Sunday. The AFC Championship game is going first. Also, another development that we didn't mention: the AFC Championship game is going to be a blowout because Jarrett Stidham is going to be the starting quarterback for the Denver Broncos in the AFC title game because Bo Nix hurt his ankle on that aforementioned play where he tried to center the ball and then got clobbered on a quarterback keeper. So it's going to be Jarrett Stidham versus Drake May in the AFC Championship game in Denver. Should be a blowout in favor of the
You think
Patriots.
it's gonna be a blowout?
I think so.
I think what they're gonna do is they're gonna run the ball.
Well, Denver's obviously going to run the
Denver's
ball.
gonna run the ball, and I think they're getting what's it called? He played for Chargers last year. He's coming back for the game.
Oh, wow.
The running back.
Oh, you're talking about shoot. It's gonna kill. I know what you're talking about. Are you talking about not Javonte Williams?
No. He's from Ohio State. He oh my God.
It's gonna kill me.
He's activated for this game. Oh my God. He played for the Chargers last year.
Not RJ Harvey.
No. Let me look it up on.
Is it McLaughlin?
No. Let's see.
All right. So while Carl's doing that, we're gonna have our conference championship game predictions. We're also going to dive into some basketball, like some college basketball. We haven't done college basketball or NBA in a long time. That's just how the NFL season works.
J.K. Dobbins.
J.K. Dobbins is coming back, so that's huge. The thing is though, so the Denver Broncos are gonna probably exhaust their running back room for the AC Championship game, but I don't think it's gonna make a difference. I think that the Patriots got this one because unfortunately, Jarrett Stidham is only starting his 4th game of his career, and it's the biggest game of his life. Unless Nick Foles is within Jarrett Stidham, I don't see it happening, man. I think the Patriots win. I think Seattle probably wins at home in Seattle against the Rams. Actually, if you look at the all-time rivalry between the Seahawks and Rams, it's a close rivalry.
Sal, I do agree that play does beat the helmet catch.
It does.
I do.
Dude's drifting back from the 40-yard line. They started at the 14.
He spins around and he throws a touchdown pass.
That doesn't happen too often.
No, so we like to for Sal giving us information.
Yeah, thank you, Sal.
Thank you, Sal. We
Thank you,
also
Sal.
want to wish you well on your new channel.
Yeah.
With the show.
Yes, Prime Coverage Sports Network. That congratulations to Sal on that. So we also what do you think for the NFC and AFC Championship game? I gave my predictions. I have Seattle and the Patriots. What are you thinking?
I have also Patriots in Seattle.
So we are in agreement with Sal.
I think Seattle isn't going to. I think Seattle's going to win by more than 2.5.
What, in the Super Bowl?
No. On Sunday.
Yeah. Is that what the spread is?
2.5.
That's a competitive spread.
Why is that 2.5? Why is it 2.5 when they won by 5 touchdowns and they won by a field goal?
They're really hyping up the Rams because Matt Stafford's probably going to win NFL MVP this year.
I'm sorry.
But they did get away with murder in those 2 playoff games. They did get away with murder.
My thing is, what's the weather supposed to be like Sunday in Seattle?
In Seattle, I'll tell you right now. So this is sponsored by the weather app. I know that it's going to be 19 base of 11 in New Jersey on Saturday. We're getting snow. So if you live in New Jersey, be prepared on Saturday night into Sunday for a snowstorm. So perfect time to watch a football game. Yes. But we'll go to Seattle, Washington. It's funny. I have a friend of mine named John Welsh who's I do Foursquare Sports with, who also lives in Seattle, Washington. All right, so in Seattle, it will be 43. It's going to be warm in the Pacific Northwest.
Now, at kickoff might be in the 30s. Who knows? Do it for 6:30 kickoff.
6:30 kickoff. So at 6:30, it will be 38 degrees.
Yeah.
So around the middle of the 30 to 43, around the middle. So it's not going to be that cold. And it's supposed
to be for the Rams because they're not used to that.
Oh, yeah, because the Rams play in sunny California and the Seahawks play in cold weather in Pacific Northwest.
Yes.
So the Super Bowl 60. Oh, also, one quick thing I want to mention, and this involves the Super Bowl. They're having the first ever Super Bowl pregame show with a live performance by none other than the greatest punk rock band of all time, Green Day. Green Day is going to be the pregame performance, and as we all know, Bad Bunny is going to be the halftime show. If you ask me, they should swap that. Swap performances. You don't agree, Christian?
Hell no. Bad Bunny's the shit.
I mean, listen, he is. His music is cool, but like as the average consumer, I want to bring you into this.
I don't even.
As the average consumer, like, don't you want to understand what the guy is saying when he's singing?
Wow, you sound racist as shit.
I'm not trying to be. I'm just saying, like,
you sound racist.
as the average.
I'm the average consumer, and I can understand his lyrics. Doesn't matter. He's also American, just like.
No, he is. It's just like as someone who doesn't speak Spanish.
Doesn't matter.
That's.
We love Jennifer Lopez. We love who else? Like anybody.
Pitbull.
We love Pitbull. We love Hispanic artists. Why is it a big deal when it's just this dude?
No, it's not. No. I'm just. Like,
I don't listen to his stuff, so I don't know.
No. So Bad Bunny is a really cool artist who's from Puerto Rico. He's the most streamed artist in the world, and he deserves that right. But his music is entirely like like Pitbull and Jennifer Lopez. They go into Spanish every once in a blue moon in their songs. This guy is entirely Spanish. And I don't have a problem with it, but I'm saying, like, for someone who doesn't speak Spanish fluently like me, it might be a little bit of a deterrent.
If that's a deterrent, I can't speak to you on that. That's just something you're going to have to get past. Like,
fine.
Just add culture. Like, who cares?
Well, listen, I love Hispanic culture.
Understand the lyrics for me to enjoy a song. Like, if I enjoy the rhythm and the move, like, that's fine. I may not understand.
I mean, the beats of his songs are great.
Yeah, they're fucking fantastic. If I don't understand the beats, so
I just know him because he was.
Hell yeah, had to get more too.
No, with WWE.
I know you're not that person.
Right.
I'm just like I'm just so tired of this argument.
Right. No, you've probably heard it a lot.
Especially because I'm like, there are singers that we've had in the past where you're like, I can't understand a word they're saying, and they're speaking English. So it's like there's not really an argument to be had here.
That's fine.
It's just like the U.S. is the melting pot. We've had how many Super Bowls up until this point?
This will be 60. This will be 60.
The 60th Super Bowl, and it's going to be the first one with a Spanish singer. Like, cool.
Now, when he sings, is he's going to sing it in Spanish?
So he's going to sing it in all Spanish. He even said when he hosted Saturday Night Live, if you don't know what I just said, you have to get ready for the Super Bowl.
Now, my thing is, if he's going to sing in Latino Spanish, okay,
yeah,
why can't they do basically caption it so it's in?
I mean, they could do that.
No, it's in Spanish, but basically on
like
TV.
a translation, closed captioning.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying?
I don't know what it depends. Like I think that Roger Goodell might have a plan up his sleeve for those who are not going to understand. I'm not speaking for myself. I'm speaking for like people who are backlashed over this.
Now what's his beat? Basically, his beat is like how background is like how Santana is, or no?
Santana. That's an interesting comparison.
Like the beat, like is it like the sound
like kind of smooth? His beats are smooth.
I don't know, but that's what I'm asking.
His music is it gives you that like that Puerto Rican Hispanic vibe. Like it's kind of like Jennifer Lopez's music, where it's like smooth Hispanic, gives you that like you want to dance to it. That's what Bad Bunny's music is. And again, I think the NFL knows the situation. They probably know the backgrounds that they get from some people, and I think they're going to be prepared for this. I think Roger Goodell has a plan. I was just saying, like, maybe, just maybe, they could swap things around. But knowing Roger Goodell, he's going to stand firm on the Bad Bunny decision.
Oh, no.
I respect it. I respect it. Because a lot of commissioners, when they see backlash or they see that a lot of people are rioting over something, they change. Roger Goodell is standing firm on Bad Bunny. I respect it. I respect it. I was just something I wanted to bring up because I felt like, when Green Day was announced as the first ever pre-Super Bowl show, people got ecstatic. People got really ecstatic. And listen, me too.
It's a choice for sure.
It is a choice.
It's a good one. I don't knock it.
Well,
right.
That's my Green Day. I listened to that when I was growing up. That's
thing, Green Day is one of my favorite bands ever. And that's why when I heard their name being the Super Bowl pregame show, I'm like, oh my God, that's great. Like you're gonna definitely get viewership for that. And that's definitely a good choice. Now, that was one thing I wanted to get off my chest about the whole pre-show, halftime show, just because, there's a lot of people who are speculating that things should change and it's not going to change, just to clear the air on that. But it was just a discussion I wanted to have, and that was really all. I was just
like, this is like kind of funny. But last night I was like talking to Amy. No, last night, probably Tuesday night. I was like, Super Bowl, because Eagles ain't it.
Well, yeah, your team's out, so you're not going to care.
It's like
your team's out, so you're not going to care.
Yeah, it's like we don't have to have when I host because it's like okay, if we go somewhere or it's like.
By the way, can we bring the Super Bowl back to the Northeast, please? I don't think we're ever going to, but can we please? The last time the Super Bowl was held in the Northeast was Super Bowl 48. But you want to know what happened after the Seahawks beat the Broncos in that Super Bowl? Snow. I see that. The Seahawks could not get home.
That's the thing. It's too tough. It's too tough. Now, last year, it was in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
It was in Minnesota, correct.
It was in
Minneapolis. Oh, no, it was in New Orleans last year.
Oh, yeah, sorry, New Orleans.
It was New Orleans.
New Orleans. But it was in New Orleans. But when the Eagles beat the Patriots, it was in Minneapolis. So it's cold over there too. So
yeah, but they have indoor stadiums.
They have indoor.
The Commanders are actually building like they're renovating their stadium to make it more of an indoor type of vibe. So that way maybe that will attract people to come to Washington.
Now where's that next year? Is it Miami next year?
It will be in Los Angeles, California. So it's going to SoFi next year.
Again, SoFi.
So the Californians got the Super Bowl for back-to-back.
Oh my God, man!
I know.
SoFi. SoFi Stadium.
California's got a lot of stuff going on. They got the Super Bowl this year, the Super Bowl next year, the Olympics the year after that. They got a lot of stuff going. I credit California for stepping up and actually making good decisions.
Oh, so for college football news.
Yes. Congratulations.
We have news that Alberto Mendoza has transferred to Georgia Tech.
And I think this all comes in the fact that maybe, just maybe, he didn't like the way the team was going to look without his brother.
Well, they already signed Josh Hoover.
Yeah.
So he's going to be the starter.
Mm-hmm.
So good for him to go to Georgia Tech, and now he could be there for 3 years.
Be his own guy. And not be overshadowed by his brother.
So he could go transfer there and hopefully win the starting job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So there's that. And also, you mentioned Alberto Mendoza and the name Mendoza as a whole. Congratulations to the Indiana Hoosiers for winning the national championship, the first in their school history, and they become the first school ever to have an undefeated college football season, an undefeated college basketball season. Because when they went undefeated in 1975-76,
Yes.
which was 50 years ago,
Yes.
they were the last team to win a national championship undefeated.
Yes.
No other team has done it since. UConn has tried, but they can't get there. And now Indiana can add undefeated national championship football season to their schedule.
Yes.
To their trophy case. So congratulations to Indiana. They deserve it. And by the way, Indiana minus 8.5, huh, Carl?
They were there. I had them. They were there.
Yeah, they were there.
And then they were up by 10. And
They were there.
They had them.
They were there.
Then they had them. They were. Well,
Yeah. Okay.
they let them off the hook.
I quadrupled down on radio, Carl.
But you were shitting yourself when they were down.
I
by
was
10.
not shitting myself. I knew what I was getting into, and I was fine
When
with
they
it.
were down by 10.
I was not shitting myself. I knew Miami was going to make it a game. I knew it.
When you were down by 10, you were.
No, I knew Miami was going to score. I knew they were going to score. I knew Malachi Corley was going to score.
You know they were going to score?
I knew they were going to score. And then with the amount of time left, they had like less than 5 minutes. All Indiana needed was a field goal. I was fine.
You're fine?
I was fine. I was not shitting myself. I was like, oh my God, I feel good about myself tonight. Like that's how I felt. Christian's face. But no. So I don't think you saw the stat line for both quarterbacks. Fernando Mendoza did not throw a touchdown pass.
No.
And neither did Carson Beck.
No.
Like Fernando Mendoza had the rushing touchdown.
Yeah.
But that was his only stat line. He threw for 186 yards.
Right.
And Miami outgained Indiana on total offensive yards. But the best thing you could ever see is Kurt Signetti finally showing some emotion after holding up the national championship trophy. And now people are saying this is the best turnaround in the history of American sports.
It is. It is.
I don't agree with that.
You don't?
I say the 99 Rams are the biggest turnaround.
99 Rams?
The 99 Rams. And also, as a fun little experiment, Kurt Signetti said, if I win the national championship, you can look me up. Christian, can you do me a favor and just blatantly go on Google and open up that tab? And then on the Google search bar, just type in Kurt Signetti.
Okay.
C-U-R-T. Yeah. Yep, he won. Oh, go. Is he?
Wait, this one?
Oh, go up. Yep, he won.
Oh, God.
Kurt Signetti said, if I win, you can look me up. And then if you see Kurt Signetti, you look him up, you go, yep, he won. So that was a cool thing that I saw online.
So goofy.
It is goofy, but you know what? It's funny.
So if I had to guess, because I know we're betting people here. I guarantee
Someone from Google must have lost a bet.
No. That Gavin is going to pick the Rams. I guarantee. I think
He probably will. He probably will.
Gavin, the Rams stink, bro.
Oh, by the way, you both have to sing karaoke tomorrow. You both do.
I don't care. At least I'm not doing it by myself.
At least you're not doing it by yourself. Like we picked Frank Sinatra, New York for
I don't
these
care.
two guys.
At least I'm not doing it by myself.
I was going to take your punishment. I quadrupled down, and I said Indiana's not going to cover. I will play the recording.
Now here's what sucks, because when I lost, I had to eat wings.
Yeah, I need the blazing
I
wings.
eat food. Now, when Gavin loses, whip-de-doo, he has to sing a song.
Well, you both do, not just Gavin.
It's like, come on, man, you gotta sing.
You
a
both
song.
do.
It's like,
we're just humiliating you on radio, Carl.
please,
He's had enough.
Ain't worse than what you did.
Why? What are you referring
With
to?
the liverwurst and chocolate syrup.
Oh yeah, where I put chocolate sauce on the liverwurst sandwich.
Yeah, liverwurst and your Hershey's chocolate.
Yeah, Christian, you're not dreaming. This actually happened.
Yeah, with onions.
Yep.
And he put chocolate syrup on his French fries too.
Yeah, I did.
What's wrong with you?
A lot of things.
I told him don't do it.
A lot of things are wrong with me.
And he still did it. He said, this
Christian,
tastes good.
Christian, you've known me for like how long? Several years. You should know there's a lot of things wrong with me.
He put chocolate syrup on his sandwich and French fries.
I can add up numbers in my head, but I have a lot of things wrong with me.
You know what? In a weird way, I could see it working. Do I want to try it actively? No.
I get that.
But like
Just once.
like salt, like sweet and savory.
Yeah.
go very well together.
They do.
I told him what
he
to
did
do.
say that.
Like, have you ever had a Wendy's fry in one of their milkshakes?
No, I've heard people like it. I heard people like them.
It's amazing. It's not something I'm going to do all the time.
No, it's not something you do consistently.
But I could kind of see how that works. But with onion, like, no.
I told him just do the spicy mustard, but not with Hershey's chocolate. I told him with spicy mustard, not with Hershey's chocolate syrup.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
I put Hershey's chocolate syrup on it. It actually tasted pretty good. Not going to lie. Not going to lie. Now, it would have been worse if I put the chocolate syrup on and the mustard. That would have been worse. But anyway, I'm not going to gross out people anymore today. I just don't want to do that. We do want to get into more college sports, and that'd be college basketball. So there are 3 unbeaten teams left in college basketball. That's Miami, Ohio, the Mid-American Conference, who's having an unbelievable year. Nebraska, who's now 19-0 after winning last night against Washington.
Okay.
And then also Arizona, the number 1 team in the country.
Yep, Arizona.
And one thing that you said before we came on the air was, I want to look at Miami, Ohio schedule and why they're actually ranked. Because one of the things that Miami, Ohio said publicly, you either rank us or you play us. And Miami, Ohio's last 2 games, they had to go to overtime to do it. They went to overtime against Buffalo. They went to overtime on the road against Kent State.
Oh, whoop-de-doo. It's the MAC.
But actually, to piss off Carly Mark, Christian, can you pull up the Miami, Ohio tab on the college basketball?
Do their non-conference schedule.
Thank you.
For college?
Yeah, for college basketball. So you're gonna
now the conference schedule, you can't control that. But
so now you're gonna go to go to your top 25. Go to the standings. And if you go to the top 25, you'll see, well, where's the Mid-American Conference? You can find that, and then you'll just type my top 25. Is that on there?
let's do MAC.
Oh, yeah, MAC. MAC.
MAC.
Now go to the top. You'll see Miami, Ohio.
The ranked 25th.
Ranked 25th in the country?
Yeah. Miami.
Up top.
Miami Red Hawks.
The very first team. There you go.
Just click it.
Just click that. Let's look at their schedule and see why they're ranked. Old Dominion. Then they got, what does that say?
Come on, Trinity. You won by 80 points.
Trinity. And then there's Air Force. And then there's Mercyhurst. Then there's UAPB. Or is that University of Arkansas Pine Bluff?
Pine Bluff.
University of Central Georgia.
No. North Carolina, Greensboro.
Oh, University of North Carolina, Greensboro. Yeah.
What's
Maine University.
No, what's IUE?
I have no idea.
Come on, man. Look at this.
And then we scroll down even more, and then you'll see the rest of their schedule. You got
Eastern Kentucky.
Wright State. Wright State is apparently the second best team they played all year.
Now what's
and then Ball State.
What's Millie?
Milwaukee Merrimack, I believe.
Come on, bro.
Akron, Bowling Green, Toledo. And then look at their remaining schedule. They got to play UMass twice. They got to play Northern Illinois. They got to play Buffalo, who's slumping. They got to play Marshall. They got to play Ohio University twice. They got to play Bowling Green again. They got to play Toledo again. They got to play Western Michigan, who sucks this year.
Come on.
Although you can't deny 94.5 points per game, second in the country, is actually pretty amazing.
They're not playing nobody. Non-conference.
Hey, listen, then join a bigger conference.
They could have had non-conference. They've been playing scrubs.
They have, but you know what? You can't deny 20-0.
Can't deny 20-0?
No.
All right, Christian, pull up Nebraska's schedule.
So now we're going to go to Nebraska's schedule. So now you have to go to college basketball again. And then go to Big Ten. And then number 1 team in Nebraska right there. Number 1.
7th ranked team in the country. Look at this.
Western Georgia. WGA. What is that? Western Georgia?
Florida International.
They played Oklahoma, and they won that barely.
Mexico.
University of New Mexico. Kansas State. Winthrop.
Okay, look at this.
Creighton, Wisconsin. And then you got their conference schedule.
Look at this.
Beat Michigan, and then we'll talk. They play Rutgers. Rutgers sucks.
Dude, they're going to be a 2 seed, dude. They're going to be your
They honestly are barking up the 1 seed tree.
They're going to be a 2 or 3.
They're going to be a 1.
Let's go to
they might be a 1. And then Arizona.
Christian, go back to NCAA, man. Let's do bracketology here.
Oh yeah, bracketology, yeah. So bracketology is the very there you go.
Yep.
Okay, good.
So these are the field. This is the field.
Now. This is as of Tuesday.
Yes.
So Arizona's looking like the top seed. Texas is looking like the last team in. Virginia's the first team out.
Virginia Tech. Here it is. So right now, Arizona is the 1 seed going against Navy.
Yeah.
Utah State and St. Mary's 8-9. Alabama is the 5. Liberty is the 12. Virginia is the 4. Florida Atlantic is the 13.
Yeah.
Okay? Go down. Tennessee is the 6. With the Red Hot, Miami, Ohio is the 11 seed.
They honestly should be a little bit higher than that,
Michigan
but okay.
State is the 3. Portland State is 14.
Portland State.
Iowa's 7. Seton Hall's 10. Gonzaga's the 2. Long Island is
15. The 15 seed. Where's Nebraska in their bracket? Are they even in like?
So UConn is probably
UConn's 1. Duke is 1. St. Peter's. Hey, NJIT's in there. Go NJIT.
St. John's is a 6.
For those of you who don't know, NJIT is New Jersey Institute
right
of
now,
Technology.
Nebraska's a 2. Nebraska's a 2 seed.
That's crazy.
Going
to me.
against Tennessee Martin. So right now, go up, Chris.
That is crazy to me.
So right now, they are in. Keep going up, dude.
That's crazy.
They're in the UConn's region.
That's crazy to me. The fact that I love the fact that NJIT is in that bracket so far. That's great to me.
And then on the right, we have St. Louis is a
St. Louis. They're in the top 25.
NC State. Purdue is a 2 seed.
Eastern Tennessee.
Eastern Tennessee State. Go up a little bit, Chris.
And then we gotta keep going up. Up. Louisville, Arkansas, Duke.
So go down a little bit more.
Just a tiny bit.
Yep.
Louisville, San Diego State,
Louisville's
Vandy.
a 6.
Vandy's in free fall mode.
San Diego State, Vanderbilt, Rice State. Go up a little bit, Chris, please.
And then Arkansas, Utah Valley.
Texas Tech, Hawaii. Go up.
And then Duke, Queens University, Georgia,
Wisconsin.
Go
up.
And then we got the other region.
We got Villanova, George Mason, Illinois,
UNC Wilmington of the CAA.
North Carolina, USC, New Mexico, the winner of that.
Houston and North Dakota State. And then I think you gotta go up one more time. There you go. Michigan's looking like a 1 seed. BCU, UMES, UCF, Auburn, Kansas, Murray State of the Missouri Valley Conference, and Florida and Troy. Jinx, you owe me a water. And so that's the outlook of college basketball right now. Listen, you gotta give Miami, Ohio some respect because 20-0 is 20-0. I know their schedule is not great, but you gotta respect the fact that they put up a bunch of points. They're beating teams when they're supposed to be beating them.
They're gonna get a bad seed. They're gonna be a high seed.
They should be a high seed.
They're gonna be like a 10 or 11.
They're going to be an 11, and you know what? I guarantee if they're an 11, they're going to pull a first-round upset.
I don't think so.
I think they will.
Depends on who they play.
Well, let's see what happens if they win the Mid-American Conference and they're undefeated.
They're going to play a 6 seed.
They're going to play a 6 seed. They'll win. If you give them like a bad 6 seed, like a Tennessee, they'll beat Tennessee.
No.
They'll beat Tennessee.
No.
Yes, they will.
No.
Yes, they will.
No.
Yes, they will.
No.
I want to argue like children over this.
No.
Yes, they will.
All right, so you're banking it. So if they win the conference,
if they go undefeated and they get an 11 seed, they'll beat the 6 seed. And if it's Tennessee, they'll whoop their ass.
So we got to do this now. So Chris is doing the show. So what if they don't win the conference? They're not getting in.
No, if they don't win the conference, then they're not getting in at all. Although their argument's not that good. The problem with Miami, Ohio is if they go undefeated and then they lose the conference championship, there's a slight chance that they might steal a bid, but at the end, but again, their record
they'll be an NIT.
They'll be NIT, but again, like the problem with them getting an at-large bid is their strength of schedule sucks.
All right, now so say if they lose in the conference, say they don't win the conference, they win the regular season.
Let's say they go undefeated.
Say if they go undefeated, you think you're gonna pull up the upset?
Yes.
I say no.
I think that if they get an 11 seed, they're going to pull it off. I
say no. If that's the case,
they are the second coming of Loyola Chicago in 2018.
So if they lose in the first round, punishment because you
fine.
Now what if you can do the same thing if they lose in the NIT or no? Only in
first off they'll win NIT if they're in it, but they're not going to be. Yes, they will.
No, they won't.
Carl. What's going on up here, man? You and I are disagreeing a lot today.
No, they're not going to win. They're not going to win the NIT.
They are. First off, we need like these at-large bids are not as good as you think because we're getting a lot of teams that like are like that like 4 losses, 5 losses. Like apart from Nebraska, Arizona, and Miami, Ohio, everyone else is flawed. Michigan's flawed. Duke is flawed. Texas Tech is flawed. Houston's flawed. They're all flawed.
You say Michigan's flawed?
Michigan's flawed.
How's Michigan flawed?
They lost to Wisconsin.
Okay.
At home. They lost at home to Wisconsin.
Okay.
And they'll lose to Nebraska too because Nebraska is resilient.
You didn't. Well, you think they're going to lose to Nebraska?
I think they might lose to Nebraska.
You said Nebraska beat Michigan and come talk to me later.
Okay. Well, if once Nebraska beats Michigan, talk to me later.
I think Nebraska's good, dude.
They're good. They're really good. And they're well coached. I got to give a lot of props to Fred Hoiberg, their head coach.
Yeah.
So I want to give it. So, all right, last 10 minutes. We got to actually like go to full on baseball because we had a lot of acquisitions. And
are you happy with Bellinger signing with the Yankees?
You're damn right I am.
But do you see his contract though?
5 years, $162.5 million.
But he can opt out after year 1.
He can. I remember that contract. But you know what? I'm glad that he didn't listen to Scott Boras and said, I want 7 years.
He can opt out after year 1. He can do the same thing at Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette. Well, Bo Bichette has the double opt out, which I've never heard in my life.
So does he. Pull it up. Do Bellinger's schedule on Bellinger's contract.
I know. It's you can opt out year 1. I've seen it. I don't need to look up anything. I know his contract.
You do?
Yes.
We can have Chris look it up. See
okay.
On your phone.
What do you need me to look at?
Cody Bellinger
contract.
Yankees new contract.
Cody Bellinger contract. There you go. All right, so here's the contract, the courtesy of CBS Sports. Re-sign with the Yankees, veteran 5 years. Okay? Take a look at this. 5 years, 162. So he's getting $32.5 million in average annual value, but he's also getting $20 million, I think, a signing bonus or something. Is there like a clause in the contract? Can you zoom in, please?
No trade clause.
No trade clause. So he can opt out after year 1. Thank you, Christian.
All right, here. So the deal includes opt-out opportunities after year 2 or 3. So after next year, so he plays this year. If there is no strike or no cancellation in 2027, he can opt out in year 2. He can then opt out again if he chooses to in 2028 if there's a season.
Right.
So basically, he's playing 1 year. So after year 2 is better than what Bichette's doing.
Yeah, well, Bichette's got the double opt out, which is like I in a 3-year contract. Why would you need a double opt out?
Because he wants to get more money.
And also, Mackenzie Gore was traded to the Texas Rangers.
And then the Mets,
so the Nationals are in full on rebuild mode.
And then the Mets just signed Freddie Peralta.
Yep. Steve Cohen starting to spend money now.
Ain't gonna do him no good.
I will tell you right now, I don't know what kind of team the Mets are going to be this year because their lineup should be really good. You know, they got Bichette, they got Marcus Semien.
He's too old.
I guess so. But Juan Soto is there. You know, they're going to have Lindor still.
Who's playing first base?
First base, they're putting Jorge Polanco first. The problem. Here's my problem with the Mets. They got a lot of guys who they signed that are going to be out of place.
Yep.
They got Jorge Polanco, a natural second baseman, playing first. They're going to put Bo Bichette at third.
Nope.
That's not going to work out.
So what's Brett Beatty on the bench?
Brett Beatty's DH.
DH?
They're DHing Brett Beatty while he's a really good outfielder. That's the problem with the Mets. Like, they got a lot of guys. Like, their talent is great, but they're going to be out of position. Like, you'd be amazed what it's like when you have someone at natural position.
So who's playing center field?
Center field. I think they're probably going to have Marte play center field.
Who?
Starling Marte.
What?
Yeah.
He's been DH in the last 2 years for that.
Well, they're putting him at DH. That was what I heard.
Who's playing left?
Left field.
Oh, what's it? No. I thought they were doing Vientos playing third base.
Oh, yeah.
What's up with Mark Vientos?
Vientos, I don't know exactly what they're doing with him, but I know they're putting Bichette in the infield because they want his bat in there, but they're putting him at third. That's a mistake because
Vientos is their third baseman. He can't play in the outfield, Vientos.
The
Mets ain't doing shit.
They're really clueless of what they're doing. They're like, okay, let's sign talent. Yeah, you're signing talent, but you gotta realize you're putting people out of position that they're not naturally playing. Like Bo Bichette is a natural shortstop, but to have Lindor in there, you gotta keep Lindor in there.
So who's their closer now?
Their closer.
Oh, Devin Williams.
Devin Williams. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. And also, good luck as Clay Holmes, your 5th starter. Good luck with that. Have fun. Have fun with our relievers that you want so badly. You want our trash. I'm serious. Like, every time we have a reliever, the Yankees want him. It's stupid.
Mets ain't gonna do shit.
I think their rotation got a little bit better with Freddie Peralta, not going to lie.
Mets ain't gonna do shit. It's gonna be Atlanta's gonna win the division.
You really think so?
Yeah, Phillies ain't doing shit either.
Oh, well, the Phillies are going to take a step backwards this year.
The Braves are gonna win the division. Phillies ain't doing garbage, bro.
And then Miami's not doing anything, and Washington's in full-on rebuild mode. I actually can't believe they traded Mackenzie Gore away. That was something that I didn't expect at all.
That's horrible. Phillies ain't doing shit. Here's what the Phillies are gonna do. They're gonna be going for wild card 4th, 5th, or 6th seed. That's what they're going to be doing.
So they're going to be like a wild card. They're not going to win the division. They'll probably end up playing.
I don't think they're going to win the division because everyone's going to be back. Everyone's going to be healthy.
So you're running it back with what you had last year.
They are running it back.
What's going on with Nick Castellanos?
He's not going to be on the team.
Why haven't you released him yet?
They will. They're probably going to have to eat his money or cut him.
They will probably cut him then.
You know, I'm not. It's like crazy.
Hey, listen. I will say this about the Yankees, though. A lot of people are giving the Yankees some flack because they basically brought back the same team with the exception of Ryan Weathers. That was the one acquisition that they made that is different from the team. And my thing with that is, yes, you're right. The Yankees deserve the flack. They didn't really go outside the box to get a game changer.
Right.
The lineup is going to be basically the same as last year. Our 6 through 9 batters still suck. Like, we're getting a full season of Ryan McMahon. What do you do? He's a good defender, but his bat is terrible. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm struggling with the Jason Dominguez of it all because I've heard rumblings that we're going to call up Spencer Jones. Okay. Right. But, like, do you take Dominguez out? Because Dominguez's speed is, like, something that Aaron Boone wants to have. And we're probably going to have, like, I think Caballero at short because Anthony Volpe is still out. And he's not going to start opening day.
So right now, do you think you still have the Blue Jays winning the division? Or do you think you are?
I think Toronto can win the division. I hate to say it, but I think losing Bo Bichette, it sucks for them. But I still think that they're the more talented team.
Okay.
Because they did get Dylan Cease. I wish they had gotten Kyle Tucker. Because if he was going to go anywhere, why the Dodgers?
Because they do. Because I don't know. We had that.
Deferred payments are a sin. They are a sin.
Yes.
If you defer pay somebody, you're a sin. And you should probably go 6 feet under to hell. Because I don't like deferred payments at all.
I don't either.
Like if you're like, here's the thing: this CBA in 2027, they better do everything they can to get a cap. Definitely a floor, and then also just end deferred payments, or at least restrict deferred payments, or limit them.
Right.
Like I wouldn't like if you're gonna have a deferred payment, there has to be like a limit to how much you can defer pay somebody.
Right.
Like say for instance, I signed like a $200 million contract with the Dodgers.
Yeah.
And they want to defer pay me like 10%.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Like a 10%. If it's like less than $500 million. If it's less than $500 million, defer payment, 10%.
Yeah.
That's why I like that.
Yeah.
But like, Ohtani's contract is basically deferred payments.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Yes.
All right. We got a lot of stuff to get to. This is I'm glad we got Christian involved in the show about the whole Bad Bunny thing. But anyway, we will be back on the airwaves this Saturday at Rowdy University 107.7 The Bronx. This has been Carl Maglowski, Matt Siriani, Christian pushing the buttons. This has been the Equinox. And before I go, like SpongeBob SquarePants always says, old people are the greatest. They're full of wisdom and experience. Take care, everybody. Have a good night.